Number 14, Taylor Creasy. And now into the starting lineup for the Lady Trojans. Number 1, Peyton Boyfringer. Number 2, Brielle Shepherd. Number 5, Jenna Miller. Number 6, Shyla Winslow. Number 7, Jalen Hudson. And number 13, Caitlin Blackman. The Lady Trojans are coached by Kelly Dickey. And now, let's meet the bench for the Lady Rebels. Number 4, Mariana Bravado. Number 7, Malaya Embry. Number 14, Angelina Small. Number 17, Megan Hahn. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Lady Rebels. Number 1, Haley Ward. Number 9, Kim Hall. Number 10,
Well, good evening, folks. Welcome to Pioneer High School home of Sectional 50 tonight. Getting things underway with the home team, South Newton Rebels, tonight on the scoreboard. West Central Trojans playing them. South Newton comes in with a 29-1 record, ranked number 7 in Class A. Their only loss this year is to Covington High School, which is ranked 10th in the state in 1A. West Central comes in with a 16-14 record. Both of these teams are coming out of the Midwest Conference. Head coach Kelly Dickensheets for West Central Trojans and Laura Robbins for the South Newton Rebels. And watching South Newton 29-1, you can see why as they warmed up. They were cranking the ball. So we'll get things underway here at Pioneer. Thanks for joining us. Not to mention, we will be here Thursday night with Caston Covenant Christian starting things off, then Pioneer and North White following that game. Caston and Covenant Christian will be a 6:30 start for that match here at Sectional 50 in Pioneer High School. Referees The umpire's getting things ready. And it'll be West Central to serve, and that is number 7, Jaden Hudson. 5'5" senior, sends it across. Good dig, good spike, and that'll take care of business by number 34, Maddie Whaley. So quickly 1-0 for the Rebels. Kim Hall back to serve for the Rebels. Just over the net. Good set. A nice dig there. And that'll go into the net, and another point for the Rebels of South Newton. Hall with the serve. She just gets it over that net again. There's Miller. And a tough play there. Whaley couldn't quite handle that one. Put down by number 7, Jaden Hudson. So back to serve will be number 6, Shiloh Wenzel for West Central. Sends it over. Good set, little tip. And West Central able to pick up the point. They were able to block that one, back it down. Now it's going to be served out, so a service error. Ball will go back and be number 34, Maddie Whaley, to serve. Whaley, the senior 5'7", outside hitter, defensive specialist. Floats it over. And Caitlin Brigman couldn't get it over the net off the set by Jenna Miller. So it'll be 4-2 for South Newton. Whaley sends it across. Miller sets. And that's going to make it over. Hudson with the set. And a good job by number 7, Malia Embry. Embry can get up. Watching her warm up, she can jump pretty good. And that's going to be a lift. A point back to South Newton, so it's 6-2 Rebels. We've got a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching RTC TV4, Sectional 50 action here at Pioneer High School.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
Back here, Pioneer High School Sectional 50 between South Newton, who's up 6-2 on the West Central Trojans right now. Maddie Whaley to serve. She's been at the service line for a while now. Little tip over. Another tip. West Central able to handle. Hudson sends it across. Short set. West Central able to handle. Miller gets it over again. This one will drop in by number 11, Leah Schreiner for the Rebels. They're going to call him in the net, so it will be a point for West Central Trojans. Number 4 back there, Jillian Keikos to serve. Fires it across. Again, another tip ball by number 11, Leah Schreiner. And I'll tell you what, South Newton right now are just making a living on those little tip over the net. They're not pounding anything down. And that's not going to be returned. And that was Samantha Warren on the serve. We got another timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on RTC TV4 Sectional 50 here at Pioneer High School.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at HB Gutters.
Back here, South Newton able to pick up the point, 9-3 now. Still serving is Leah Schreiner, that's Samantha Warren back there. Tough ball to handle. Keikos will send it across. Dug by Whaley. And there's the first ball put down hard by Leah Schreiner. 10-3, the Rebels up. Good serve. Hudson will get it across. Oh, a good block at the net by the Rebels. They set, and again, Schreiner fires one down for the Rebels. Keikos with the dig. And that's just out. About 6 inches deep on that one. Serving will be Miller. Oh, what a job by Maddie Whaley on the outside. A great hit by number 34, putting that one away. A good set as well. This will be Schreiner to serve. That'll just get over. And a tough play. Whaley couldn't quite control that one as number 14, Taylor Teedy, was able to get that one to drop. 12-5, Rebels. Serving will be Teedy. Nearly drops it in. We've got a lift, and it'll be a point for West Central. Teedy floats it across. Schreiner with the set. Hall sends it over. Schreiner with a short tip. A good job by Schreiner with that little set play, putting it right over the net. Coming in will be Haley Warren for the Rebels to serve. Up 13-6 here in this first set. Sectional 50 here at Pioneer High School tonight. Warren sends it across. Beiswanger puts it over. Miller, Hudson, Beiswanger. Schreiner saving it. Good job by Libero. Good job by South Newton to stay with this one. Whaley gets it across. Hudson to Beiswanger. Schreiner sets. And a powerful shot by number 34, Maddie Whaley. She's a force to be reckoned with here for the West Central Trojans. Whaley again. Set for Whaley again. This time, no mercy on the Trojans as she fires one across. Haley Warren back to serve again for the Rebels. Hudson sets, and tough set to handle there by Beiswanger. And that one's not going to make it across. A service error. Coming in for West Central, number 13, Caitlin Brigman. Serving will be Beiswanger. She floats it over. Oh, a good job by West Central to stay with that one. And boy, Maddie Whaley just gets up and sends it right back in their face. Good tip, Schreiner. And that one's going to go deep. Out. And it'll be South Newton point as Wenzel tries to keep it in bounds but can't. Gehring to serve. Good job by Gehring to stay with it, and there you go. Whaley fires one down again. This one handled. Oh, good job by Warren. Whaley again. That one's going to be out this time. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds. A little too much on it. 17-7 now. Jaden Hudson to serve for the Trojans. So now the point, they're going to switch it and go to South Newton. So 18-7, South Newton up here in this first set at Pioneer High School. Hudson to Brigman, and that one's going to go out off of Elizabeth Gehring. She couldn't handle it. So this time it'll be a point for West Central. Hudson back to serve for the Trojans. Gets it across. Schreiner with the set. Warren from the back. Hudson will send it deep corner. Schreiner sets for Whaley, and that's going to be out. Whaley couldn't keep it in bounds. So 18-9 West Central. Hudson serves it up. It's a short tip. And that'll go into the net. Beiswanger couldn't get it over. Hall to serve, and she sends a rocket across. Brigman with the kill. Schreiner. Hudson set. Miller. Good job by South Newton to keep this thing alive. They move very well in that offense. And this one's going to be, couldn't be blocked by South Newton, so it'll be West Central with the point. Wenzel back to serve. Shiloh Wenzel, a senior, 5'10". That's going to be a point for West Central. 19-11. Wenzel to serve again. And that was a tough one, but it's going to be over crossing the line, and it will be another West Central point. So South Newton starting to make some errors here. They've been playing well, but a couple errors lately. Schreiner. Not that time. Maddie Whaley sends it down. The blocks weren't able to stop that ball. So Whaley will be back to serve. 20-12 Rebels. Miller's able to get it. Beiswanger sends it across. Set by Hall. High tip by Warren. Brigman able to send it down for the Trojans. Caitlin Brigman to serve. Hall sets. Short tip again, that time by Warren. Beiswanger lines it up, fires it across, and that's going to be a nice attempt by Schreiner, but not able to get to it. So another point for the Trojans of West Central. So Brigman set to serve again. This one will just get over. No, Schreiner set it, but Malaya Embry was on the ground. She couldn't really do a whole lot with it. So Brigman again for her third serve. Sends it over. This time Schreiner will get it through the block. It'll go out of bounds. Tipped by West Central, point for South Newton. 21-15. This is the first set. And Warren able to pick up an ace with that serve. Just off the line, in bounds. So good job by Warren. Set to serve again. And that one's in for a ace as well. So Warren, 2 straight aces. 23-15 South Newton. Trying to finish his first set is Warren. Oh, that one's a tough one to handle. And she'll pick up another point. 24-15. Set point here for Warren. You can hear the fans of South Newton getting into it. Line drive across there. Miller's able to control. Beiswanger sends it across. Schreiner. West Central handles. Beiswanger again. Schreiner. Hall. Embry finishes it. Malaya Embry able to finish that one. So South Newton will take the first set, 25-15. We'll take a break and be back after this on RTC TV4.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
Back here at Pioneer High School, Sectional 50, where South Newton took the first set 25-15 over the West Central Trojans tonight. Some action going on all week long here for RTC TV4. Obviously, we've got West Central South Newton tonight. Thursday night, volleyball sectionals. You got Manchester at Cass, 6 p.m. You've got Rochester at Whitco versus Whitco. Cast and Covenant Christian here at 6 o'clock. Pioneer North White. Actually, Cast and Covenant Christian, that will be a 6:30 start. Pioneer North White will be here after that at 7:30. You got Culver and La Crosse at 6 o'clock. And then South Central versus Triton at 7 p.m. That's all Thursday. Of course, Friday night, we got Friday night action, Friday night lights, football style, Rochester football at McConaughey, North Miami at Northfield. Or at North Miami, excuse me, play Northfield. Culver versus LaVille at Culver, and Caston at Knox, and of course we've got Pioneer and North Judson on RTC TV4 Friday night. So we're getting ready to start this second set between West Central and South Newton. Maddie Whaley, your main cog in the system. The first set for the Rebels, number 34, she really is doing a good job of getting some good kills out there, along with Kim Hall is setting everything up for her. Again, South Newton, 7th ranked team in the state Class A volleyball. You got Pioneer ranked, I believe, 13th. That's what a lot of people see as being the matchup, as long as everybody can do what they've done all season long.
Number 11,
Schreiner to serve for South Newton, gets the net, and that one's going to be trouble. So 1-0 South Newton. As Leah Schreiner serving her second serve here in this set. And that's in. A good ace by Schreiner. Just a line shot over the net. South Newton does a good job of just getting it over the net. We've seen all night long. This one as well, and that's going to be tough to handle, but Miller's able to get it. Hudson will get it across. That's going to be trouble. Hall will tip it. And Miller came in, but the ball ricocheted off of Wenzel and right to where Miller was at. So it'll be 3-0 South Newton. Schreiner serving again. In that lineup will be number 10, Emily Pilarski for the Trojans. That'll be South Newton as Warren able to get up and looked like she might have tipped it. It's going to be a timeout. West Central will take a timeout. Be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please.
Back where South Newton's ready to serve. They're up 4-0 already. Starting off hot. Good tip by Hudson for the Trojans. And that ball sent down by number 7, Malaya Embry for South Newton. Schreiner again for the serve. Another tough one to handle. And another point for the Rebels. They came out on fire, 6-0 already. Boy, I tell you what, that one's hard to handle. That thing just got over the net. That'll be set. And that was number 9, Kim Hall, putting it down. I think she was surprised. Leah Schreiner's been at that service line the whole match. She's not going to stop, and there's another ace for number 11, Schreiner. Ashlyn Wren comes in for the Trojans. Schreiner serves another good serve over. Wenzel able to handle, get it back across the net. Warren with the tip where nobody's at. Number 30, Samantha Warren drops it in for another point for the Rebels, 9-0. Hall able to send it over. Brigman. Good job by the libero, but couldn't keep it in bounds. So it'll be the first point for the Trojans here tonight. A hot ball just over the top of Warren. Samantha Warren couldn't quite get up high enough for that one. So another point for the Trojans. Hudson serving. This time Warren gets up but can't get it over the net. Schreiner sets it back. They're able to get it over. Schreiner with another set, this time to Hall. Hall gets it blocked. Miller sends it back across. There's that deep set. Oh, wow, nice job. Good job by South Newton with that deep set in the back corner. Nobody was there. Everybody's playing up. Haley Warren to serve for the Rebels. And that's going to be knocked over by Schreiner. So another point goes to South Newton. Warren at the service line. Brigman can't get it over the net. Another point for the Rebels. A timeout for West Central. We'll take a timeout, be back on RTC TV4 volleyball sectional.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this.
Warren to serve for the Rebels after that timeout by West Central. Miller sent it across. Nice job. There it is. A big shot across the court by number 34, Maddie Whaley. But when Whaley gets a good set, she's dangerous. Schreiner with the set. Waring And Hall will send it over, but it's going to be out. Wenzel back to serve for West Central. Warren with that. Hudson with the set. Warren with the block. She was in the net or across the net. So 13-5 West Central. Schreiner sets Whaley, and Whaley sends it down. There'll be another kill for number 34, Maddie Whaley. Waring to serve. Miller with the set. Balo couldn't get it over on that kill. Taylor Teedy will come in for the Trojans. Waring back to serve again. Hudson, Miller. Teedy will set it up. Waring does a good job of getting back. Warren back across Hudson. Brigman. Whaley. Good volley going on here. A short tip. Brigman able to handle. And that's going to be trouble. And West Central pick up that point. Not from lack of effort by the Rebels, that's for sure. 15-6. Brigman to serve. Whaley will get it over. Miller, TD. Hudson to Beiswanger, and it's going to be out. A little too much effort put on that ball. 16-6 with Kim Hall back to serve for the Rebels. Jaden Hudson, that's going to be trouble. Whaley went after it but couldn't quite get it, so it'll be a point for the Trojans. Jenna Miller to serve for West Central. Beiswanger. And that ball's not going to be able to get put back across. Good try by number 10, Claire Schutte. She couldn't quite get to it. So Miller will serve again. Hall with the set. Beiswanger. Hall setting Schreiner. Schreiner sends it. A good job by Hudson. An even better job by Maddie Whaley and Schreiner. Good pass by Schreiner to Whaley. And Schreiner will be back, or excuse me, Whaley will be back to serve for South Newton. And a good ace. Whaley to serve again. This one's going to go deep, out of bounds. It'll be a point for West Central. Taylor Teedy to serve for the Trojans. Schreiner with it. Just pops it over, and Hudson does a good job of getting the ball over the net. And this one's going to be out, and it'll be another point for West Central, with TD serving up again. 18-10 here in sectional 50 action, the first game of the sectional here at Pioneer. Hall with the set. That time, Schutte got up and sent it down. Claire Schutte will be back to serve. South Newton up 19-10 here in the second set. Beiswanger. Embry. Another short set by Judd. Good job by Jaden Hudson. Sending it with that little set. Beiswanger to serve. Schreiner sends a rocket across. Brigman. Embry will send it back. Hudson with the set. Brigman. Hall. Schreiner will just tap it over and just gets it to drop in there in the middle. 20-11, and Schreiner serving for the Rebels. Beiswanger with the dig. Hudson will send it across. Schreiner. That one's going to be tough to handle, and Brigman couldn't get it to stay in bounds as it goes out. It's 21-11. South Newton up in the second set. Schreiner to serve for the Rebels. This time it's right into the back of her net. Jaden Hudson to serve for West Central. Oh, what a nice little play by Schreiner. Just looks like she's setting it, puts her hand up, and just tips it right over the net. 22-12. Pilarski came in for the Trojans. Warren to serve. Pilarski able to get that dig. Beiswanger sends it across. Warren, Schreiner, and that's going to be out. Good attempt by Warren, but couldn't keep it in. Sending that one deep. Wetzel back to serve for the Trojans. 22-13, second set. Warren with a short dig, and that's not going to make it over by Whaley. High serve there to Whaley. Whaley, Judson does a good job, or Hudson does a good job. Schreiner will put it in no man's land, and it drops in. Nice try by Jenna Miller, but she couldn't handle it. 23-14. TD will come in. As well as Schutte. Schutte will put it across. Miller set. Waring to Schutte again, and Schutte able to get it over there. Krisney Shepard touched her hand there. So set point here, 24-14 with Waring serving, and she puts it right into her own net. So that'll be a point for West Central. Keikos will be serving as she comes into the lineup for the Trojans. Looking to get something going here in a little rally here at set point. Keikos sends it across. Schreiner, Whaley, Hudson keeps it alive. Beiswanger gets it across Schreiner. Whaley again. And this is going to be out. So it will be a point. Keikos will be serving again for the Trojans as they pick up that point, 16. It's 24-16. It's served by Keikos, Schreiner, Whaley. And that's sent right back in by Teedy as she gets up and makes that block at the net for the Trojans. So they're making a little comeback here with Keikos on that service line. Oh, a nice job by Schreiner. Set that up nicely. So South Newton will take that second set, 25-17. So we'll take a break and we'll come back. You're watching RTC TV4, Sectional 50 volleyball action here at Pioneer High School.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
So welcome back to Pioneer High School Sectional 50 volleyball action. First games of the Sectional 50 tonight between West Central Trojans and the South Newton Rebels. So far, South Newton has showed why they're the number 7 team in the Class A volleyball this year, as they are up 29-1 record. They've only been beat by Covington. Covington, I believe, was number 10th in the state this year with a 22-7 record, but they were able to knock off South Newton through the season, and that's the only loss that South Newton has this year so far. But South Newton is up 2-0. They won the first one 25-15, the last one 25-17. Looking to put it away here at Pioneer High School to get this first game out of the way. Again, we've got more sectional volleyball action for you Thursday night. We're going to get it all going at 6:30, 6:25 start time for RTC TV4 to tune in. You have Caston against Covenant Christian. And then following that will be the Pioneer Panthers against the North White Vikings. So definitely tune in and watch us Thursday night volleyball action. And of course we'll have all 3 games, both semifinal games on Saturday, as well as your championship game at 6 o'clock here on RTC TV4. So all kinds of action going on this week. I'm a busy man, I'll tell you that, driving all over the place. Of course, you got to go up to North Judson on Friday, where Pioneer will play against the Judson Blue Jays up there at Liberty Field. But for here, we're getting ready to start this third set. Jaden Hudson for the West Central Trojans will be starting it off with the serve. Sends it across. Schreiner with the dig. Hall. Schreiner. Good job by Beiswanger in the backside. Time blocked by Warren. Warren and Hall up there on the net to block that, to pick up the first point. Kim Hall will be back to serve for South Newton. Beiswanger from the back line. Hall with the set. It's going to be tipped, but a good job. Oh, a great job by Beiswanger to keep that thing alive. And then Warren. There's that short, and that's going to be a lift on number 30, Warren. And it's a good job by Hudson using her head there, just putting it right over the net. Wetzel back to serve for West Central now. Hall with it. Schreiner with that tip. And it'll drop in there as Hudson can't handle it. So on the service line will be Maddie Whaley for the Rebels. 5'7" defensive specialist and outside hitter. Sends it across. Hudson will dig. Hudson will send it back across. That's going to be just out, to the dismay of the West Central fans. That'll be out. So Whaley can't keep that one in bounds, just shy of keeping it in bounds. Back to serve will be Brigman for West Central. Brigman sends it across, and that's going to be an ace for Brigman. Zembry couldn't handle it. So 3-3 here in this third set. Brigman sends it. Waring will dig. Hall. And Warren lines it up, but can't get it over the net. So it'll be another point for West Central with Brigman back there, 4-3 now. They have the lead. Embry, that's going to be trouble, and it'll be another point for the Trojans. Having a good start to this third set with Brigman back there on the service line. Schreiner will tip it over, and she does that so well. Finds where West Central isn't and just drops it in there where nobody can handle it. So Warren will be back. Samantha Warren, the sophomore, 5'8" middle hitter. That one's going to stay in. Miller with the set. Beiswanger lines it up, fires it down. Good job by Whaley to go after it. And then Hall's able to keep it alive. Hudson, Beiswanger. Again, that one's going to be the kill for Beiswanger. Beiswanger gets up pretty high off that net on the net. West Central up 6-4 here in the third set. Miller to serve. Schreiner with the dig. Whaley will get it across. Again, Whaley coming in from the middle there and puts it away. And Maddie Whaley, good set by Hall. So Schreiner will be back to serve for the Rebels. Keikos can't get it. Miller had trouble handling it first time, and then Keikos couldn't go get it. Pilarski will come in for the Trojans for Keikos. It's tied up 6-6 now. And that was probably going to go out. Beiswanger can't get it over the net. It'll be South Newton's point again. 7-6 now. They're up. The Schreiner on the serve line. And that'll go into the net by Schreiner. Balo will be serving for West Central. And that's going to be deep and out for Balo. Brielle Shepard will come into the lineup for West Central. Haley Warren to serve. Miller had trouble handling that one, and then nobody could get to it. That'll be a timeout. West Central will take a timeout. Be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here at Pioneer High School Sectional 50 volleyball action between South Newton Rebels, up 9-7 on the West Central Trojans here in the third set. Hudson with the set. Oh, a good job by Beiswanger to line it up and fire it across. She had a little heat on that one. She's looked good when she gets it, gets time and sets herself. She gets up pretty high. A good serve there by Beiswanger. This time it's Maddie Whaley. Brigman. Schreiner sets for Whaley. And Whaley able to drop it in there right in front of Beiswanger. She couldn't get to it. Waring will be serving up 10-8. Shepard, Wetzel. And that time Hall short tipped it, couldn't get it over the net. So Hudson will serve it up for West Central. Close match here, 10-9. Schreiner with the short set. And there's that tip by Warren if she can get up. She's got those long arms. So Hall will be serving. Waring sets for Whaley, and Whaley can't get it over the net. West Central with the point. Wenzel will be back to serve. Warren with the dig. Hall sets for Warren as she gets up and just tips it over again. Brigman. Hall to Schreiner. Wenzel with a good job there. Hall to Whaley and a good dig by Beiswanger for the Trojans. Schreiner again with the short serve. Brigman. Whaley, and that's going to slip through the block. That'll be a point for South Newton on a good job of volleying between both teams there. Whaley will be back to serve. Beiswanger from the back row will send it over. This time Warren lines up, can't quite keep it in bounds. A little too much mustard on that one. So Caitlin Brigman to serve. This senior 5'7" outside hitter. Embry can't handle it. So Brigman will be serving again. She had a good run there early in this one. She's a good person to have back there on the serve line. Wenzel handles. Beiswanger. Beiswanger got it over there and South Newton couldn't control it. So again, Brigman will serve. Up 13-12 now, West Central. And that one's going to go out. Samantha Warren will be serving for the Rebels. Tied 13-13 in this third set. Oh, that's a tough one to handle by Keikos of West Central, and Warren will pick up that ace. Pilarski will come in for Keikos. Warren with the serve. Wow. Beiswanger gets up. Sends it across for the point. 14-14. West Central doing a good job of staying right with South Newton this third set. Miller, Hall with the set. Schreiner will do the tip. Beiswanger will get it back across. Hall with the short set to Schutte. Good. Balo with a good job of keeping it alive. There's that short tip by Embry. And that'll be a point for South Newton. No condensation on the ball. We've got it ready. Schreiner to serve for the Rebels. Schreiner with the set, back to Embry, and Embry gets it through the block of Balo and Beiswanger for the point. 16-14 Rebels. Pilarski, Beiswanger will tip it across. Schreiner sets. Waring will send it back. Pilarski, and that's going to be off the net. Tough one to handle for Pilarski. It'll be a timeout. West Central will take one as well here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Watching RTC TV4 tonight. Sectional 50 action. South Newton up 17-14 on West Central at this time here in the third set. Schreiner to serve for South Newton. And there's an ace for Schreiner. Pilarski couldn't handle that one. Coming into the lineup for West Central will be number 12, Emma Nielsen. Miller able to handle. Sent over by Beiswanger. Hudson stays with it. Miller able to get it from the back row. Embry. Hudson with it. Set for Hudson. Tip. Hudson with a good job. I don't know how she got that over, but she did. And a point for the West Central Trojans. So TD will come in for West Central. She'll be serving for the Trojans. The 6'1" sophomore. Whaley will poke it across. Beiswanger lines it up and can't keep it in bounds. Doesn't look like it was touched. So it'll be a point for South Newton. Warren will be back to serve number 1. The senior 5'5" defensive specialist for the Rebels. 19-15 they're up now, our South Newton. Serve, Miller takes it. Hudson, Beiswanger, rockets one across. Off of Waring on the back side. Point for West Central. Beiswanger ready to serve. Oh my. Hall got everything on that one, but it was way deep. Beiswanger to serve again. Oh, good job by Hudson to tip it across. Jaden Hudson. Beiswanger puts it out of bounds on that serve. 20-18, South Newton up with number 20, Waring back to serve. Wenzel, again, Hudson tries to tip it across, and it will work again. Hall couldn't handle that one. Little miscommunication. And Hudson back on the service line. So 20-20, we're tied up here in the third set. That's going to be tough for South Newton. That'll be an ace for Hudson. And we got a timeout, South Newton. Take a timeout, be back after this.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring.
Back here where Hudson will serve for West Central, up 21-20 in the third set. A good dig by Beiswanger, then it goes back. Oh, a nice job by Miller and Wenzel going up and able to block the tip by Maddie Whaley of South Newton, and they're up 22-20 now is West Central. Jaden Hudson serving again. That's going to be a tough one to handle. A good job. Schreiner will get it over. Hudson. Miller. Brigman. Waring. There's that tip. Hudson to Brigman again. Brigman able to get it across and through the blocks of Hall and Warren. So West Central 23-20 now. Hudson's been doing the serving, keeping it alive. Waring having trouble, and Hudson will put it away. 24-20. Set point here and another timeout for the Rebels. we'll keep it here. A lot of good action. West Central doing a good job of sticking with the number 7 ranked South Newton Rebels tonight. And great play by Jaden Hudson and Beiswanger over there on that West Central side. They've done a good job of keeping this going. Hudson with the defensive specialist doing a great job. She's a setter, but she's doing a good job back there. Ready to serve again is Hudson. This is set point here. Serve is going to stay in, and that's an ace, and that'll get it for West Central. 25-20. So they take the third set. We'll take a break, and we'll be back here on RTC4 for the 4th set between West Central and South Newton here at Pioneer High School.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here at Pioneer, where West Central was able to take that third set 25-20 over the South Newton Rebels. South Newton was able to win the first two, 25-15 and 25-17, but West Central was able to make a nice, they did a good job of staying right with them that whole third set. They never let them get within a point or two ahead. And some good job by Jaden Hudson over there for the West Central Trojans, as well as Beiswanger and Miller over there, Jenna Miller, doing a good job of keeping balls alive as well. Again, South Newton and West Central are both in the Midwest Conference where Pioneer and Caston as well used to be in. Also, Midwest Conference team is Tri-County. They will play in the semifinals as they got the bye. They'll play Saturday morning here at Pioneer. We'll have all that action on RTC TV4. So getting this fourth set ready to go here at Pioneer High School. You can bet South Newton will come out fired up after losing that set. They're not going to be very happy. You could tell Coach Laura Robbins sure wasn't happy during that break. So Schreiner will serve. And that's off the net. Miller able to handle. Hudson to Wenzel. And South Newton will take the first point. Schreiner to serve again. And that one is not able to be handled by Brielle Shepard. Pilarski will come in for Shepard. Schreiner continues to serve, 2-0 up. This time she serves short into the net, and it'll be a point for West Central. Jaden Hudson back to serve. And Hudson comes in, makes a good job of making that dig. Brigman sends it over. Set to Whaley. Hudson sets for Brigman again. Schreiner does a good job of keeping that one alive. That one will just be tipped over by Hall. Beiswanger. Embry, Beiswanger dig. Set by Hudson. Miller sends it across. Embry with it. Schreiner with that short set. Hudson keeps it alive. Miller. Embry. It's time to Warren. Hudson with it. Beiswanger. So good action here. And that's going to be just out from Schreiner. So a lot of good action here between West Central and South Newton early in the fourth set. Looks like they're checking to make sure it is Hudson to serve. And it is. After that long volley, everybody forgot. So Hudson to serve. Warren, back to Warren, and she short tips it. Her timing wasn't quite there. She got up pretty high, but she couldn't hang. Schreiner to Embry, and a good job by Wenzel to stay up there on the net. So 4-2 West Central, and Hudson serving again. Hall, Schreiner, Beiswanger, short set to Wenzel, Beiswanger. It's going to be trouble there. The point will go to South Newton as they were able to block that one. It's going to be trouble anyways. Miller had the net right on her. So Warren back to serve for South Newton. Warren with the serve, Beiswanger. That one's going to be tough. Beiswanger couldn't get that pass where she wanted it. So we're tied 4-4 in the fourth set. Beiswanger with the dig, and a tough Wenzel just couldn't control that set. But timeout for West Central. So again, let's go over some of the things that we have going on here on RTC TV4 all week long. Let me see here. Of course, tonight we've got your sectional action here at Pioneer, West Central, and South Newton. We've got Argus and Oregon Davis. It started up at 7 o'clock. Thursday, we've got volleyball section. We've got North Manchester, Lewis Cass, Rochester, Whitco. We've got Caston and Covenant Christian here at 6:30. Then Pioneer and North White following that. Culver and La Crosse, South Central and Triton. Warren set to serve. Pilarski with the dig. Hudson, Miller. And Miller's able to get it put away as Waring couldn't control that one. He's coming up a little bit slow. And then, of course, Friday night you got Rochester football at Maconaquah, North Miami, hosting Northfield. Wenzel will send that one out for the Trojans. You got Culver versus LaVille, Caston and Knox, and then Pioneer at Judson. All on RTC TV4. That's going to be trouble, but a great job by Waring. Brigman going to hit it deep and out. So 7-5 South Newton now. Miller sets for Balo. Schreiner across to Whaley. Brigman. Whaley. Schreiner can't get it over. Brigman will be back to serve for West Central. They're keeping it close, 7-6. Warren with the dig. And that ball is going to be out as Maddie Whaley puts a lot on it, but just a little too much as it goes out of bounds. They'll tie it up 7-7. Brigman serving. Waring with the dig. I'll tell you what, good job. Beiswanger keeps that alive as well as Brigman. That one's going to be not handled by Wenzel. Just couldn't quite get to it over there. Oregon Davis wins tonight 3-0 over the Argus Dragons in volleyball action. That was on RTC TV4 as well. And Kim Hall will serve for the Rebels. Wenzel handles to Miller. Beiswanger. Oh, a great block by Maddie Whaley. And Beiswanger, it wasn't lack of effort by Beiswanger. She got up and put it down hard, but Maddie Whaley was right there. That one's going to be tough to handle and off Beiswanger's hand as that ball was just over the net. She couldn't take care of it. So Hall to serve again. That'll be out. That'll be a point for West Central. Miller serving for the Trojans. There's that set, and that'll be off the block, off of Beiswanger. Maddie Whaley able to get it through the blocks. And she'll be back to serve now for the Rebels, up 11-8. Hudson to Beiswanger. Beiswanger will tip it across. Waring. Schreiner will get it back. Wenzel, Hudson. That's going to be tough, but a good job by Beiswanger to get it over. Embry finds a spot right in front of Wenzel and puts it away. Whaley will be back to serve again. Beiswanger, and she'll put it down. Number one, Peyton Beiswanger. A 5'6" outside hitter. Taylor Teedy will come in for the Trojans for Balo. Teedy will be serving. Teedy, a 6'1" sophomore. And that's going to be just out on the back line. Schutte will be to serve for the Rebels, up 13-9. Schreiner, Miller able to handle Hudson. Hall back to Schreiner. Schreiner can't get it over the net. Just tipped the top. So that'll be a point for West Central on this rally scoring. Peyton Beiswanger back to serve for the Trojans. A good serve as it just clears the net. Wow. Maddie Whaley took some aggression out on that ball with that kill. (14-10) South Newton up. Schreiner to serve. And there's that short tip by both teams. Jaden Hudson first. Fake the set, sent it over, and that time it was Hall taking care of it with that tip over the net. Schreiner by Swanger. Wenzel and Waring probably could have let that go. It would have been out, but she put her hand up. Either way, it's a point for West Central. Jaden Hudson back on the service line. Whaley with it. Brigman. And that's just out. 16-11. South Newton with Warren back to serve for the Rebels. It's going to be tough, and a good job by Miller, able to just get a fist on it and get it over. Oh, a great job of digging that Beiswanger. Beiswanger made the dig, but boy, Maddie Whaley puts it down hard. Oh, a good serve. That's going to be out, and it's going to be South Newton ball, and that was number 12, Emma Nilsson. With that serve. Wenzel back in that lineup, and you got Waring back here for South Newton. They're up 17-12 here in the fourth. Beiswanger, Schreiner, Warren will get it across. Beiswanger again. A good tip by Hudson. Schutte. And Balo. That time, Maddie Whaley didn't size it up. Puts it off her own net. Caitlin Brigman back to serve for West Central. Waring handles. Schreiner. Schutte. There's that short tip again, and Hudson making a living doing that. Number 7, Jaden Hudson. I really like her game. Reminds me of McKenna Landis a little bit for Pioneer. Got some sweat on the court. So Maddie Whaley doing her work out there. And Brigman will be set to serve it up for West Central. 17-14 here in the fourth. That's trouble, and that's an ace for Brigman, as Warren couldn't get to it quick enough. Warren will get it across. Wenzel to Hudson. Beiswanger crushes one down and off of Waring's attempt to dig that, but it goes out of bounds. Great job by Beiswanger to get up and fire that one home. 17-16 with a little rally going on here for Brigman at the serve line for West Central. Only down by 1 here in the fourth set. This ball, Whaley will handle. Set for Whaley. Whaley! She shows that she can get up and put one down too. Number 34, Maddie Whaley for South Newton. Hall back to serve for the Rebels, up 18-16. Beiswanger will get it across. Balo will knock it back down. And that'll be a point for West Central as they're staying alive here, right with the Rebels. Miller. Schreiner. Wenzel, and there's that tip again by Hudson. This time Whaley couldn't handle that one. And then Hudson again. Waring keeps it alive. Schreiner is going to put it out of bounds. And they'll tie it up here for West Central. And a timeout for South Newton. We'll take one as well on RTC TV4. Sectional 50 volleyball action.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this.
Back here at Pioneer where it's good action, tied up 18 all between West Central and South Newton. Keiko's tried her hardest to get to that one and then pretty much hit it into the net. Beiswanger couldn't handle it. 19-18 now, South Newton up. Maddie Whaley back for the serve for South Newton. Keiko's Hudson. Beiswanger will get it across. Waring set to Schreiner. Schreiner gets up and fires it down. Number 11. Leah Schreiner. 2018 now, timeout here for West Central as they go down by 2. So good action here in this 4th set here at Pioneer in the Sectional 50 action. The first game of the Sectional 50 here at Pioneer. Again, Thursday night you'll have Caston and Covenant Christian getting things started about 6:30. We'll be on air about 6:25. Then we'll follow that up with Pioneer against North White, the host school Pioneer Panthers. As we've seen Pioneer play, they come in with a record 24-9 for the year. And they'll be in action. Then Saturday, you'll have Tri-County against the winner of this game here. Maddie Whaley with the serve. Hudson. Balo gets it across. Waring able to dig. Embry, good job. Hudson's going to have trouble, but she does get it over. The set for Schreiner, and a great block by Balo and Hudson. There's that short tip by Schreiner. Saw it coming. She used that side line and just put it over there where nobody was at. 21-18. Whaley serving. Miller with the tough dig. Whaley, and that'll be out. This will be point for West Central. It'll be number 9, Ashlyn Wren, to serve for West Central. Hudson Beiswanger. Waring does a good job as a libero to get that. Good job by Keikos being right where she needed to be. This will be Embry, Miller, Hudson Beiswanger. Just out of bounds on the backside. Nobody touched it, so it will be a South Newton point. 22-19. Shooty back to serve for the Rebels. Keikos, Hudson, Wenzel. Schreiner gets up and sends it down. Brielle Shepard couldn't handle that one. 23-19 now. South Newton getting some things going here. Schutte back to serve. That'll go into the net. So 23-20 now. Beiswanger back to serve for West Central. Keiko's to come out. Brigman coming in that front line. Waring does a good job of keeping that one alive. Beiswanger that time again. That one couldn't be handled by Shepard. Match point here, 24-20, South Newton. Schreiner, she fires it right into her net. She's done that a few times tonight on her serves. So Hudson looking to keep things alive for the West Central Trojans. There's her serve to Whaley. The set to Embry. That'll be out of bounds, and that'll keep it alive. 24-22 with Hudson to serve again. Floats it over. That's going to be tough. Hudson handles. Back to Miller. Hudson. Schreiner. Waring. Hall. Miller. Brigman. Can't find any place. Maddie Whaley. Beiswanger from the backside. She'll get it over. Oh my goodness. She's surprised that even made it. 24-23 West Central. What a set we've got going on here. 24-23. Hudson to serve. Floats it over. That one's not going to make it. Beiswanger keeping it alive. Hudson. Brigman at the net. And that time, South Newton able to get that job done. But not before West Central put up a heck of a fight these last two sets. So South Newton wins 3-1 here in sectional 50 action to start things off. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Talk more volleyball after this on RTC TV4.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
So back here at Pioneer High School, where South Newton improved their record to 30-1 tonight in the first game of sectional 50 over the West Central Trojans. And it wasn't due to lack of effort by West Central these last two sets. West Central was able to, or South Newton was able to take the first set 25-15. 25-17 was the second set for South Newton. West Central came back 25-20. And then to this set here for match, West Central couldn't put it away as they get beaten this set 25-23 by South Newton. South Newton again 30-1. One loss on the year is to Covington High School so far. So South Newton will play Saturday in the semifinal. Let's see when they play here. So they'll play Tri-County, and that'll be Tri-County and South Newton. And again, another Midwest Conference matchup. And again, Thursday night, you've got 6:30, you've got Caston and Covenant Christian here at Pioneer. We'll have that action on RTC TV4, followed probably about 8 o'clock, North White and Pioneer, or Covenant Christian and Caston play here at Pioneer. Then North White and Pioneer at 8 o'clock for match 3 on Thursday night. So definitely join us for more volleyball action all week long here on RTC TV4. So back to the studio, Scott Sager. Thanks for running production over there. I'm John Hines. We'll call it a night. We'll be back Thursday night. Thanks for watching RTC TV4.